How's it going, guys? This is Piston Hurricane, aka Yankee Hi-Fi on Battle.net, and today I have some Roadhog gameplay on the control map, Nepal. In this match, I actually got accused of hacking by a member of the other team because I kept hitting so many hooks. I only ended up with 60% hooks, but I throw a lot of hooks, so I guess it seems like he was constantly getting hooked by me, which he actually was. But I actually missed him a few times, which you'll see in this gameplay. Roadhog is my favorite hero to play on the control map because he has a lot of strengths on control, which and I'll go over in this video. But he also has some weaknesses, which I'll also
They
go
said
over
something about wanting to
throughout
talk to
this
you today because
gameplay.
they want you to join the call.
So Roadhog's strengths on control is that he has a high health pool. He has 600 HP, and he also has the ability to self heal, so you can take some of the burden off the healers. And a lot of times I noticed in ranked gameplay that your team doesn't always have the best healing types or two healers because everybody always wants to play DPS. So not having healers really doesn't affect Roadhog that much because he can just go around the corner and drink his malt liquor and heal himself real quick. So Roadhog gets a big plus for being able to heal himself. He's also awesome because he has the ability to pick apart a defense. This plays into a lot of the ways that I play Roadhog. I don't camp on the point per se. When my team's not like in the middle of the point actually controlling it, and the other team is in the middle of the point, I run around the outskirts of the point, or I take up high positions like this play right here where I pick off this tracer in a little bit. When Roadhog's in a high position, he has like the ability, to get to survey the battle per se, and he can get hooks on people when they're running where they least expect it. Hitting hooks from high is a little bit more difficult than hitting hooks from level ground, but to me it's worth it, and it's also like a demoralizing thing when you're running, and all of a sudden you get grabbed and you get boosted up to the roof and get headshot by Roadhog and die. I think people get on tilt when stuff like that happens to them. So Roadhog is like, I play him like he's a big bully. He just demoralizes the other team. They're constantly afraid of being hooked, so they're extra cautious, And they also like to focus on Roadhog because if there's a good Roadhog on the other team, best believe people are going to try to take him out because this plays into his weakness. His weakness is that Roadhog is a huge target. He's big, so he's a big target and he's easy to hit. So he takes a lot of damage, but he has a 600 health pool. So if you play him right, this won't really affect you that much. You constantly have to be mindful of taking cover and not exposing yourself to too many enemies at once, and just like being sneaky. It's one of the things I like to do as Roadhog. That's why like I camp around the outskirts of points and just try to pick apart the defense. And that's his next strength is that Roadhog's ability to pick apart the defense. He can go after high priority targets, is like I like to think of them. Healers, like Lucio, Zamana Mercy, or he can also go after like high priority targets, like high damage dealers, like Reaper or annoying characters like May. Because everybody hates playing against May. A good May will actually shut down a Roadhog if you get a little too close to her, because it's like she freezes you and you can't really aim your hook at her because your aim is slow. She just slows everything up. So May is extremely annoying to play against for Roadhog. And then once you hook her and shoot her, she goes into her ice form and then bunny hops around the outside, and you really can't do much against that. Um, but another strength of Roadhog is that he is the anti-tank is what I like to think of him as. Roadhog can take out other tanks pretty easily because his shotgun it benefits from the spread. So if you're shooting at a huge target up close, you're gonna hit more of them. It's like the same thing
I
as
literally lose
how
you. Still
Reaper
gonna get you,
can
guys.
take out a Roadhog or a Diva really
Nice.
easily,
Alright,
because
full
his
bump.
whole
Here comes
spread
Reaper.
is hitting
Oh
the
my
whole
god.
target whenever
Alright,
he's
yeah, he's
shooting
super
at
low.
a
He's
tank.
dead.
So Roadhog is a beast when it comes to taking out them tanks, and also his hook is really easy to hit on other tanks because they're huge targets. So, well, I missed there, but you get the point. Like I constantly hook divas close to me, and you take them out with a shotgun, about 2 to 3 shotgun blasts. So that's a huge deal for Roadhog to be able to take out tanks like
Good
that.
work.
So,
Another
sometimes you forget
Another
why I main
weakness of
Tracer.
Roadhog is that his ultimate is really
She's so strong on this map.
situational. It's kind of difficult to
Yeah, let
pull
me.
off sometimes. The reason why I say this is because whenever Roadhog is ulting, he's really vulnerable. He moves slow. He's a huge, slow moving target,
Alright, I'm going left.
spraying bullets.
So you guys
So
get
the
this
other
going
team
over
is
right.
gonna focus all their attention and all their shots at trying to take out Roadhog.
Alright, I'm
And
behind him.
as a
Let's
Roadhog,
see what they got.
it's not where you want to be. So um,
Alright, they have Mcree.
you
Well, they
you
have
want
Flare
to
as
use your
well.
alt when you kind of have the support of
Lucy
your
is down.
team, and the
Nice.
other team is kind of distracted with
Mcree's well
your
done.
team and they're kind of weak. So you use your alt
Nice.
when like you have a healer healing you, or you know you're not going to take a lot of damage because the other team's attention is divided amongst your
There
other
we go. Got Mercy.
teammates. So that's when you want to use your alt.
Put a wall up
So
somewhere.
you use it, and good thing about the alt is that it can be used to spray the enemy team off the control point easily. So that's why it's really good
I mean,
for
I don't know
control,
what Lucy's doing.
because
He's just
you can
fucking
use it
skating
to
around the
just
point.
break the enemy team's advance and push them off of the point and just ruin their whole day when they're trying to make an attack. Get some good
Nice.
shots on people, and your team can finish them up. It's not really much of a finishing move, but it can, but it's
Nice.
not its primary use. Another way I use Roadhog's Home,
Alright, Genji's behind you guys.
I don't think I have that much of an example of it in this
Nice.
video, but I'm sure I'll get some footage of it later because I do it quite often. Whenever you have a boosted Reinhardt coming at you, nano boosted Reinhardt, I use Roadhog's alt
Got him.
and just push him into a wall and keep on spraying him down until he's dead, because he's a huge high priority target, and one boosted Reinhardt can take out 6 people easily. So
Nice.
it's not a waste to use your alt just to take out one Reinhardt, because one now boosted Reinhardt will ruin your whole day.
Oh, he's so lit.
So
Yeah,
if you get an opportunity, you have an alt as Roadhog against now boosted
oh,
Reinhardt,
Genji's to the right.
use it. You
He's going
don't
behind.
save it because it'll mess you up. So
We're locked in an
Roadhog,
epic duel. I can't
like
hit him. I'm just gonna go away. He's behind
like
us.
how I aim Roadhog's hook, I get pretty good hooks. So with a lot of other heroes and a lot of pro players, they recommend using low sensitivity. But when I play as Roadhog, I put my sensitivity pretty high. I'll actually post it in the description of
Got
this
Mercy.
video, my sensitivity settings. I don't have it
Oh,
offhand
I have
right
5
now,
health. I'm so.
but I use a Logitech G502 mouse, I
Yeah,
think.
Breaker.
But yeah, I have pretty high sensitivity when I play as Roadhog. I want to say
Yeah, don't run in the
it's like
grill.
1400 DPS. What this allows me to do is
Nice,
to
nice.
react to
Alright, almost
fast
there.
moving
Alright, full
characters
pump.
and lead with my hooks,
Alright,
because
let's go
when you
in.
throw Roadhog's hook, you're not keeping the reticle stationary on one point.
Get ready.
Against a moving target, you have to like guide the hook into him, because the hook isn't gonna
Lucy down.
go to where you first aim whenever you throw it. It goes to a release
Mercy's
point.
so lit.
The
There you
release
go.
point is like whenever Roadhog gets to a certain part of his animation, which is like 3/4
Wait,
of
what? It
the
got me
way
through
through
the pillar.
the animation of hooking. And there's other videos on YouTube of this, but you kind of get a natural feel for it after you play Roadhog for a while. I have about 60 hours of Roadhog, so I had a lot of
Nice, dude.
practice learning how to lead targets like Genji, fast targets like Tracer, um, things like that. One thing I dislike about Roadhog's hooks is the how
Alright, he's gonna wraith in. Oh, he's not actually.
they're pretty inconsistent whenever you hook targets that are really close to you. I'll point that out later on when it happens in this video, but it's the most annoying thing. When you hook a close target that's kind of lightweight, and they're, I want to say about like 2 to 3 feet in front of you, you do it just to stun them, you know. Um, when you hit that hook, sometimes the people will wind up like behind you and above you for like some odd reason.
Oh, I
I
actually
think it's
didn't
a
go for it.
bug, but it's a terrible
Joke's on
thing.
you.
Like, it randomly like places people whenever you hook them close in. Later on, you'll see that when I'm going up against the Genji.
Alright, I'm going left. You guys can go.
This round actually
Yeah.
a little bit, but it's a terrible thing
There's a bastion.
when your hooks are unpredictable.
They do in fact have a bastion.
So on this round actually,
I'm fucking with him.
I can see this is the part right here. See how when I hooked the Genji, like he wound up like I don't even know where he wound
Go
up.
on the point.
That's why I couldn't one shot him, so I had to stick on him. But this is when the Genji really starts to get on tilt because I'm just like dominating him the whole time. I hope he actually sees this video because he accused me of hacking him. Like, that's the reason why I uploaded this video. Not to brag that, like, oh, I'm so good that they accused me of hacking, but like, I put a lot of time to getting better at this game, to getting good at Roadhog. So I want to help people out, and also I don't want to be accused of hacking. You know, it really kind of hurts my feelings because I'm really for a fair play in video games. I've never cheated in a video game. The only games I've ever cheated is like using cheat codes on Grand Theft Auto or something like that. But as far as a multiplayer game, I would never do something like that. So, and I thought my gameplay wasn't even that great on here. It was kind of subpar actually for what I'm capable of. But right here, I was looking for that Bastion because he has ability to do a lot of damage. And to me, Roadhog is an awesome counter to Bastion. So this is another great use of Roadhog's off. When you have like a pit that you can get environmental tools and push people into, that's awesome. I always look for situations like that when you're playing as Roadhog. And this was an awesome hook. This one, he was like, man, this is just ridiculous. But I heard him moving. I was like, okay, the Genji's about to come around the corner. So I hooked him. You have to have a lot of situational awareness to hit hooks like that. So I didn't have an ult against this booster Reinhardt, so like the reason why I grabbed him is because he was right by my healers, and I'm like, oh no, get the hell away from me. I gotta keep him alive. And also when you grab him, it stuns him, and it wastes some of the time that he's in that anti-boosted mode, so you might as well like stop him and delay him for as long as you can, or he's just gonna run all over your team and go crazy. Earlier when I tried to hook that Genji right before he went into his ult form, you could probably rewind the video and see what happened, but I would have hit the hook on him, but he went into his ult form, so it stuttered his movement in the air, so I missed that one. It would have been awesome if I hit it though, that would have been so sick. He would have probably been even more pissed off. But yeah, our team completely dominated this game. There's another good hook. There's another good ult. Push them off. Final moments of this round's ticking down. Oh, and that brings up another interesting point. Roadhog is really vulnerable to Ana's sleep dart because she's a big ass target. And whenever he's ulting, like every Ana is gonna be like, oh crap, let me sleep this big slow moving target and get him out of his ult. There goes another booster line, but I had the chance to check out Genji, so I had to do it. And I ended up dying right here because you can only take so many Reinhardt hammers to the face. Too much going on, but it's alright. We've been dominating them, and we have like 89%, so we got it. So there it is. You can actually see me talking to this dude in the chat. He said I'm hacking and stuff. I said, no, dude,
Watch
I have
this.
like 60 something
Mad
hours
tracking
with
skills.
Roadhog. You should just check out my stats. I'm not a hacker, bro. I don't even hit as many hooks as I could. There's other people like I've learned from. Pablo, I've seen him have games where he's hit like 90 to 100% hooks.
Look at that.
That's the level I
46.
want to get on this Roadhog because
Come
I
on.
think that's awesome.
Come on.
So I posted my my YouTube link
Actually,
in
should vote
the
for this,
match
whatever.
in hopes that this guy would come to the page and hopefully he saw some of my other gameplay videos as Roadhog and saw that I was legit, that I was the real deal. But hopefully he sees this video and I want to give him a shout out. Thank you for inspiring me to actually turn this video into a gameplay video,
It's beautiful.
because this is like my only second video on the channel. So
Can we just
anyways,
like always
thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.